What's going on, fellas? Stephen Bardo coming back to you with Next Chapter Forward. I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to come to you and share some things with you about what I'm thinking. All right. So, the topic of today is, should I quit drinking alcohol? Right. The reason I came across this is because I was watching a video last night and I saw that there's a strong connection between alcohol and parasites. So I'm constantly, you guys know, I'm constantly tweaking my diet. I'm fasting. I'm trying to eat right. I'm trying to do these things. And one of the things that I came across was that parasites thrive off of sugar, right? And as you may or may not know, that if you drink alcohol, it eventually turns into sugar in your body. Now, I don't know the percentage. I don't know if it's great. I don't know if it's a little bit, but I do know that alcohol will turn into sugar in your body. I don't know the process, but I just know that's the case. And I also am learning that parasites thrive off of sugar, right? Parasites hide along our organs to try to hide from our immune system. And so it's a very intricate dance that goes on inside our bodies around alcohol use and parasites. So that's one of the things that has kind of brought me to this point because, sugar has been a bugaboo for me. I'm not really a sweets guy. I love iced tea, but I don't eat pies, cakes, candy. I used to chew gum. I really don't chew gum, but the amount of beer I drink, like guys, I can drink 7 beers in a sitting. I don't get buzzed. I just enjoy it. And I think it's more memory than anything else. It's more habit than anything else. Um, it's obviously it's a social thing, but hell, I'll sit up here and drink a six by myself like it ain't nothing, like it's water, right? I don't drink hard liquor. I've tried to drink tequila to try to get away from drinking so much beer, but I just don't like the taste of alcohol. So, I like red wine. I do like that, but I don't drink a lot outside of drinking beer. Then you put, being in Playa del Carmen, where, we're in October and today is going to be 90, 91. It's a perfect setting for my memory of drinking, right? Think about this, guys. You go to baseball games and, you have this memory of hot dogs, peanuts, and ice cold beer, right? Or the family picnics. Oh, you got to have the beer. It's hot outside. You got to have the beer. Or, going to a sporting event with your friends, going to a football game. Come on now. You're going to tailgate? You're going to drink. So that's kind of been, I started to think about it today when I was on my morning run. I said, man, you know what? I may need to stop drinking, because of the parasitic nature, the alcohol sugar combination. So, guys, the interesting thing that I'm learning now that I'm living here in Mexico is that, the Mexican people have much healthier habits than I find back home in the United States. Mexicanos, they know that they have parasites in their body. I didn't realize this, but anytime like this is in the United States, anywhere in the world, if you walk around barefoot, you're going to have parasites. It's what it is, right? Here in Playa, it's not unusual to see people walking down the street barefoot because it's hot. People might be coming from the beach. Their their legs and feet are full of sand, and they're just walking. No big deal. But Mexicanos know that you will pick up parasites as a result. You'll pick up parasites from food. You'll pick up parasites from different things. And so a lot of Mexicanos, every 6 months, they do a parasite cleanse. Okay. Have you ever heard of a parasite cleanse in the United States? Have you heard of that being kind of a mainstream medical practice? I haven't. And I try to pride myself on being fairly healthy. So that was a nice bit of information that I learned. I'm going to go out to the pharmacy because I've been told you can get this. I don't know if it's liquid, if it's pill form, but you can get it on any corner pharmacy. They all have them. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. but I want to see if, it will have a big time effect. Guys, help me, man. Get into the comments and let me know. For those of you that drink regularly, that have stopped drinking, share your benefits. Share, if you've had withdrawals, if you've lost weight, if you've gained weight. I just want to hear from you. I want to see what your experiences are around putting the bottle down, because I'm seriously considering it. It will probably be one of the harder things I do, because I'm so habitual. It's habitual for me. Like sometimes I'll say, all right, man, I'm not going to drink today. I'll get in the afternoon and not be present, and I'll be in a store and I'll just pick up a six because it's habit. And I get back home, I'm like, damn, why did you do that? Because I wasn't present, right? So share your benefits, guys, with me if you would. And I'll revert back to my childhood a little bit. My parents, people around me, it was just commonplace to have beer or, Jack Daniels or, whatever people's drink of choice was. It was kind of normal. I wouldn't say my parents and my family members were functioning alcoholics. I wouldn't say that. I'd say we were very high functioning people, and that we would never drink to the point of just sloppiness, blackout, or anything like that. But if you consistently drink, I don't know what the classifications are of an alcoholic. But our family drank consistently, and we still do, right? So, for example, my dad was a college professor, and he would come home every evening. He had a routine. He would plop in his chair, right? He would look at the newspaper, and he would drink 3 Heinekens. He'd save one for dinner. So he would grab one as he came in, taking the shoes off. He would plop in his chair and he'd relax. He'd pop open and sip the Heineken. He'd sip another one and he'd save that third for dinner. And then that was it. And sometimes he didn't even drink 3, he'd drink 2. But that was it. So I'm thinking, oh, okay. And I got to high school and I said, Dad, why do you drink like that? He said, just to take the edge off. And I didn't think anything of it. And so when I got to be an adult, my 3 were more like 6 or 7. Because I can really, really drink beer and I don't get buzzed. I like the taste of it. It's a familiarity. Maybe the memories kick in, how strong these associations are with food and alcohol and drugs and things of that nature. So it was just something that has been habitualized throughout my life, based on my involvement with sports all my life, based on my family habits and things of that nature. So if you guys have been following me, you guys know I like to really challenge myself. So I don't know that I'll quit drinking forever, but I think that I'm going to maybe try to quit drinking for a month and see what happens. But let me know your thoughts, man. Get in the comments and let me know what you think. Guys, listen, if you're interested in relocating, Coach Bardo here will help you do that. You can book a call with me and get your own scouting report, or you see the ticker right there. Get your scouting report today. Go to that link, copy and paste this link. Go to the link, answer 8 questions. It takes 2 minutes, and you get a report on your readiness to relocate outside the United States. I hope you take advantage of it. Hope you take advantage of both, actually, because I've got a link in my bio where you can schedule a call if you'd like. And, what I would suggest, if you schedule a call, get the global scouting report first, so you have some information to dissect, to break down, to see where maybe you can get better, you can get more information here, or I can help you figure out, okay, here, let's figure out your top 3 or top 2 countries that you really want to look at. So if you're interested, check it out. Go get your global scouting report. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you're doing great. Have a great rest of your week. And until next time, holla, y'all.